3 words, 1 meaning, or so it seems. Keep, stay, remain. Every English learner uses them, and almost every English learner mixes them up.
Today, we're going to fix that completely. You will know exactly which word to use, when to use it, and why. And you will never second-guess yourself again.
Welcome to English Learner Classes. Let's get into it.
Let's start with the big picture. Keep, stay, and remain all carry the general idea of something continuing without change. Something that was a certain way, and it still is. That shared idea is why learners confuse them.
But each word has its own personality. Each one fits certain situations and not others. And once you feel that personality, once you understand what each word is really doing, choosing the right one becomes natural.
Think of it this way. Imagine 3 people in a room. One of them is active, always doing something to maintain a situation. One is simply not moving, staying where they are. And one sounds very formal and official. Those 3 people are keep, stay, and remain.
That image will make more sense as we go through each word. Let's start with keep, because it is the most active of the 3 and also the most versatile.
Keep is a working word. It shows effort or action to maintain a state. When you use keep, there is usually something being done, even if you cannot see it, to hold a situation in place.
Keep is almost always followed by an adjective or a verb in the ing form. That is one of the most important structures to remember. Keep plus adjective, keep plus verb ing.
Keep plus adjective. Here, the subject maintains a certain condition. Keep warm, keep quiet, keep clean, keep calm, keep safe. The adjective describes the state being maintained.
Keep plus verb ing. Here, the subject continues doing something. Keep working, keep trying, keep moving, keep talking, keep going. The ing verb shows the action that continues.
Let's hear these in real sentences. Keep warm. Put on a coat and keep warm. Keep quiet. Please keep quiet during the presentation. Keep calm. She kept calm even when things went wrong. Keep clean. Keep your workspace clean and organized.
Keep working. Even when it is difficult, keep working. Keep trying. Don't give up. Keep trying and you will improve. Keep moving. The instructor told the group to keep moving. Keep going. You are almost there. Keep going.
Notice something in all of those. There is an active quality. Keeping warm means doing something, wearing a coat, staying inside. Keeping quiet means actively choosing not to speak. Keeping calm is an active decision. Keep carries effort.
This is what makes keep different from stay and remain. Keep has energy behind it. Something is working to maintain that state.
Keep also has another very important use. It is used with objects. Keep something somewhere or in some condition. Keep your keys in your pocket. Keep the door closed. Keep the children safe. Keep the food fresh. In these sentences, someone is responsible for maintaining the condition of that object.
And keep appears in many fixed phrases and expressions. Keep in mind, meaning remember something or consider it. Keep in touch, meaning stay connected with someone. Keep an eye on, meaning watch something carefully. Keep your word, meaning do what you promised.
These expressions come up in everyday conversation constantly. If someone says, keep in mind that the deadline is Friday, they mean remember it, do not forget it. If someone says, let's keep in touch, they mean let's continue communicating even after today.
Now let's move to stay. Stay is the most common of the 3 in everyday conversation, and it is the most straightforward.
Stay means to remain in a place, condition, or position, but without the active effort that keep carries. Stay describes a situation that simply continues. It is not being maintained by effort, it is just not changing.
Stay is followed by an adjective or a prepositional phrase about location. Stay plus adjective, stay plus place expression.
Stay plus adjective. Stay healthy. Stay positive. Stay focused. Stay silent. Stay alert. Stay strong. Stay awake. Stay hydrated.
Stay plus place. Stay here. Stay at home. Stay in bed. Stay inside. Stay near me. Stay at the hotel. Stay in the car.
Real sentences with stay plus adjective. Try to stay healthy this winter. Stay positive. Things will get better. It is hard to stay focused when you are tired. Stay alert while driving at night. She stayed strong throughout the difficult time.
Real sentences with stay plus place. Stay here while I get the tickets. He stayed at home all weekend. Stay in bed and rest today. The children stayed inside because of the rain. We stayed at a small hotel near the beach.
Now, notice the difference in feeling between keep and stay. Keep calm suggests active effort. You are working to be calm. Stay calm suggests a simpler continuation. Just don't change, don't panic, remain as you are. Both are correct, but keep feels more effortful, and stay feels more neutral.
This is not always a strict rule. In everyday conversation, native speakers sometimes use keep and stay interchangeably, but the feeling is different, and understanding that feeling helps you choose naturally.
Stay also appears in important fixed expressions. Stay in touch, remain connected, very similar to keep in touch. Stay up, meaning not go to sleep, to be awake later than usual. Stay out, meaning not come home, to be away. Stay behind, meaning remain when others leave.
I stayed up until midnight finishing the report. She stayed out with her friends after the party. The teacher asked 2 students to stay behind after class.
Now let's look at remain. Remain carries the same general idea as stay. Something continues without change. But remain is formal. It belongs to written English, professional speech, academic writing, official announcements, and formal communication.
If keep is the active worker and stay is the relaxed everyday word, remain is the one in a suit. It sounds professional, it sounds serious, and in the right context, it is exactly the right word.
Remain is followed by an adjective or a noun phrase. Remain plus adjective. Remain silent. Remain calm. Remain open. Remain unclear. Remain committed. Remain confident. Remain unchanged.
Remain plus noun phrase. Remain a possibility. Remain a mystery. Remain a challenge. Remain a priority. Remain a concern.
Real sentences with remain. The cause of the fire remains unclear. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop. The agreement remains in place. The situation remains a concern for the authorities. She remained calm throughout the hearing.
Do you hear how formal those sound? Please remain seated. That is the kind of phrase you hear in an airport, in a formal ceremony, or in an official announcement. If you said, please stay seated, it would also be correct, slightly less formal. If you said, please keep seated, that would sound unnatural. Keep does not fit there.
And that last point is important. Even though these 3 words are close in meaning, they are not always interchangeable. There are situations where one word is natural, and the other 2 sound wrong.
Keep quiet, natural. Stay quiet, natural. Remain quiet, natural in formal situations, slightly stiff in casual conversation.
Stay at home, natural. Remain at home, formal but correct. Keep at home, not used. Keep needs an adjective or ing verb to follow it. It cannot stand with a location phrase alone.
Keep going, very natural. Stay going, not used. Remain going, not used. When you have a verb ing form expressing a continuing action, keep is the right word. Stay and remain do not work in that structure.
Remain a mystery, natural and formal. Stay a mystery, natural in everyday English. Keep a mystery, not used in this sense.
This is why learning these words in context matters so much. The dictionary definitions look almost the same, but the usage is quite different.
Now let's go through the most common mistakes that learners make with these 3 words. The first mistake, using keep with a location expression. I keep at home on weekends. This is not correct. Keep does not work with location. The right choice is I stay at home on weekends, or formally, I remain at home on weekends.
The second mistake, using keep before a simple adjective when there is no sense of effort or maintenance. The weather keeps cold. This sounds unnatural. The weather stays cold or the weather remains cold are the correct choices. Keep cold implies someone is actively making it cold, which does not make sense for weather.
The third mistake is using remain in casual everyday conversation. A learner might say to a friend, please remain here while I return momentarily. Grammatically correct, but it sounds strange with friends. With friends, stay here or wait here is the natural choice. Remain belongs in formal settings.
The fourth mistake, forgetting that keep needs a complement. Keep cannot stand alone the way stay can. Just stay is a natural sentence. Just keep is incomplete. Keep what? Keep in what state? Keep always needs the adjective or the ing verb to complete it.
The fifth mistake is using stay with a verb ing form. Stay working or stay trying, these are not standard in English. When you want to express continuing an action, keep is the right word. Keep working. Keep trying. Stay goes with adjectives and location, not with continuing actions.
The sixth mistake, overusing one word for all three situations. Many learners find one word they feel comfortable with and use it everywhere. If you always use stay, you sound fine in conversation, but you miss the formality of remain and the energy of keep. Try to develop a feel for all three.
Now let's do something practical. We will take some situations and work out together which word fits best.
Situation 1. You want to tell a friend not to leave the room while you get something. Which word? Stay. Stay here, not keep here, incorrect structure, not remain here, too formal for a friend.
Situation 2. A doctor is writing formal discharge instructions and wants to tell a patient to rest at home. Remain. Please remain at home for the next 3 days. Formal written English. Stay would also work. Keep would not.
Situation 3. You are encouraging a colleague who is struggling with a difficult project. Keep. Keep going. Keep trying. You are doing well. This is the encouraging active use of keep with verb ing. Stay and remain do not carry that motivational energy in this structure.
Situation 4. A news report says an investigation has not produced answers yet. Remain. The matter remains under investigation. The identity of the suspect remains unknown. Formal, professional language, remain fits perfectly.
Situation 5. You want to tell someone to be healthy during flu season. Stay. Stay healthy this season. Keep healthy is also possible, and keep yourself healthy works too, but stay healthy is the most natural everyday phrase.
Situation 6. You're writing a professional email and want to say you're committed to a project. Remain. We remain committed to delivering the highest quality results. Formal, professional register, exactly where remain belongs.
Do you see the pattern? Stay for everyday neutral continuation and location. Keep for active, effort, motivation, and continuing actions. Remain for formal, professional, and official communication.
Now let's look at negative forms because these come up constantly and learners sometimes hesitate over them.
Keep. Negative is don't keep or cannot keep. Don't keep worrying about things you cannot control. She could not keep quiet any longer. Please don't keep me waiting.
Stay. Negative is don't stay or cannot stay. Don't stay up too late. He could not stay calm during the argument. Don't stay inside all day. Get some fresh air.
Remain, negative, is do not remain or cannot remain. The situation cannot remain as it is. Do not remain silent if you witness something wrong. The question does not remain unanswered. We found the solution.
And questions with these words. Keep. Can you keep quiet for 5 minutes? How do you keep so calm under pressure? Are you able to keep up with the workload?
Stay. Where did you stay on your trip? How long are you staying? Can you stay focused during long meetings?
Remain. Does the offer remain valid? How long will the position remain available? Will the results remain confidential? Notice how remain questions always sound formal and official.
Now, let's bring everything together in the simplest possible way. 3 rules, 1 for each word.
Rule 1. Use keep when there is effort, action, or motivation to continue. Keep is active. Keep plus adjective, keep plus ing verb.
Rule 2. Use stay when something simply continues without change, especially in everyday speech and especially with location. Stay is neutral and conversational. Stay plus adjective, stay plus place.
Rule 3. Remain when the tone is formal, professional, or official. Remain plus adjective, remain plus noun phrase. Remain belongs in written documents, professional emails, formal announcements, and official speech.
Keep those 3 rules in your mind, stay consistent with your practice, and remain committed to learning, because every lesson you complete takes you one step closer to the fluency you are working towards.
Did you notice what just happened there? We used all 3 words in one natural moment because that's exactly where you're headed, to the point where keep, stay, and remain flow out of you naturally without any hesitation.
That point comes with practice. Use these 3 words intentionally in your next conversation, your next email, your next piece of writing. Notice which one you reach for. Ask yourself why. And if you're not sure, come back to the 3 rules.
Thank you so much for watching today. Your time means a great deal to us, and choosing to spend it with English learner classes tells us you're serious about growing your English, and that's something to be genuinely proud of.
Do not forget to subscribe to English learner classes for more easy and practical English lessons. Every lesson we create is designed to make English clearer, simpler, and more usable in your real everyday life.
Keep learning, keep improving, and we'll see you in the next lesson.